Mike Swenson here with the Elite Advantage team, and I just want to share a little bit about what's so fantastic about getting into real estate. We know that so many times people say, "Oh, I always thought about getting into real estate. It sounds exciting," and a lot of you think, "Well, I've watched HGTV for a little bit, so I must be an expert in real estate." And the reality is real estate is a very exciting industry. There's so many different things that you can do with it. You know, most people get into real estate for three things. They want to be their own boss, set their own schedule, and have unlimited income. And all those things are true. And in a different video, I cover kind of the pitfalls of those opportunities. And yet those things still hold true. You can set your own schedule, be your own boss, and have unlimited income potential. Those things are fantastic. Your destiny is in your own hands. You don't have to worry about the decision of some other person dictating what your job is. You don't have to worry about layoffs or anything like that, because when you're a solo agent or you're an agent on a team, you have a job, and so you're in business for yourself, and so nobody can tell you you can't do that anymore. I mentioned you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You have a team of people with your broker, or if you're on a team like our Elite Advantage team, you have people that are here to support you, help your business grow, leverage your time, make sure you're spending time on the right things. So you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You don't have others determine what your worth is. Have you ever been in a role where you felt like you've been underpaid? That's not the case here. You're paid exactly what your worth is based on the amount of business that you do. And so for a lot of people, they like to bet on themselves. Some people it's taking that risk, and that may be something that they're not extremely comfortable with, but for a lot of people, betting on yourself is the best thing. They love knowing that I'm determining my own path. There's so many different paths in real estate in your career. Whether you want to work with buyers or sellers, you want to get into investing, flipping, property management, whatever that might look like, there's a lot of options out there. So you might get into some piece of the business and decide you want to go somewhere else. So there's so many opportunities within the industry with which you can choose what you want to do. Some people want to write their own story. We've kind of talked about that a little bit already. I get to determine what I do and what the rest of my life looks like. When I spend time working, when I spend time with my family, friends, loved ones, and others, that's completely up to you. One of the other things that I really like about real estate is you determine your travel as well. You might go to a conference out of town, or you might go to some sort of training event out of town, but when you're working with your clients, guess what? They live right by you. So you don't have to spend a lot of time more than just a commute across the metro area or a commute to a different community. That's all you have to travel. So you can sleep in your own bed, come back to your family or friends or your own home each night and dictate how much you travel. You don't have to have a boss telling you, you have to take this travel trip. You determine if you want to take your own trip or not. So that's fantastic. And you can really pour your heart and your soul into your business. It is yours. Even if you're on a team, you still have that piece of the pie. You're partnering with a team, and yet you're still by yourself and or in business for yourself. And so you get to really pour your heart and soul in the things that you want to do. There's a lot of different ways that you can be an agent and get business, and there's a lot of them where you can be very successful. And so if you choose to go down this lane, great. If you choose to go down this lane, great. If you don't like where this lane is going and you want to switch paths, you have the power to do that. So a lot of people really love that. Along with those great things, obviously there's things you have to, ups and downs of every business, and yet you get to determine that. A lot of people just love working with people. It's a very challenging industry. There's nothing's ever the same way twice. Every deal's a little bit different. You've got different people, different things that come up. So you're always on your feet. It's never the mundane day after day after day where everything's the same. So hopefully that was helpful for you in determining, is this a career path that I might want to consider? And if it is something that you want to consider, I'd encourage you to continue to watch the rest of the videos here. If you want to reach out to us and ask more questions, we'd love to be a resource for you. So don't hesitate to reach out and see if this is a career path for you. Thanks so much. Hey, wait! If you want to watch another one of our videos about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, or resources for our agents, click here. If you want to subscribe to our channel, click here. Thanks.